So CinemaCon has finally wrapped up, and we got tons of exciting news, trailers, and exclusive footage for upcoming releases. And many of you probably missed some of the announcements, but don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'm breaking down everything that happened at CinemaCon specifically related to animated movies. From new movie confirmations to major updates on upcoming releases, there's a lot to talk about. So, without wasting any more time,
let's dive right in.
Starting off with the Sony Panel, which was held on March 31st. First, Sony revealed a major update on Beyond the Spider-Verse. Producer Phil Lord and directors Bob Persichetti and Justin K. Thompson came on stage and announced that the movie will arrive on June 4th, 2027, and promised fans it would be worth the wait. Then they presented the first teaser trailer for Beyond the Spider-Verse. The trailer footage shows Miles and Gwen reuniting, and also features a fight between Miles and the Prowler. The whole footage looks cinematic, but the audio was mostly a compilation from the previous two films. The directors promised even more groundbreaking animation than what was shown in the teaser. I've broken down the whole footage in more detail in a previous video, so you can check it out if you want. Then director Tyree Dillahay come to stage and introduced a new look at the upcoming animated film GOAT, which is releasing on February 14th. And after that, Stephen Curry was announced to the stage, and the crowd went wild, only to realize it was just a video presentation. He, as the GOAT, was present via video to hype up his movie. Then Sony revealed a major update on the live-action Legend of Zelda movie. They officially confirmed that the film will hit theaters on March 26, 2027, just 1 week apart from Sonic 4. While no footage was shown, but they hyped up the announcement by playing the original Nintendo game's theme song, and the crowd went wild. And that's all the updates from Sony Pictures. Now let's move on to the Warner Bros. Panel, which was held the next day on April 1st. Warner Bros. Pictures Animation received a major showcase during the WB presentation, including a teaser that showed off a slew of new projects. President Bill Damisch came to the stage and announced a new commitment to theatrical animation from the studio, and they're backing it up with a wide variety of projects, both original works and familiar IPs. These were all the projects shown in the teaser. Many of them were previously announced, but there are some new projects as well. Without any hint of self-awareness, the teaser opened prominently with Bugs Bunny, despite WB dumping Coyote vs. Acme, the day the Earth blew up, and removing all classic Looney Tunes cartoons from Max. But yes, a new Looney Tunes movie is now in the works. They also showcased a Meet the Flintstones animated movie based on the classic TV series, and confirmed a new Tom and Jerry animated film as well. Unfortunately, not much is known about the newly announced Looney Tunes or Tom and Jerry feature films, but there is a little bit more known about the Flintstones' newest project, however, as it has been in development for quite some time. Warner Bros. Animation has been making multiple attempts to bring back the Flintstones, with one canceled vision of the series being an attempted adult-oriented version spearheaded by Family Guy series creator Seth MacFarlane. But while that TV series didn't move forward, it seems the new feature film indeed has a better chance. Then they talk about their first upcoming release, The Cat in the Hat, which is releasing in February 2026. Bill Hader took the stage to showcase a very early, unfinished look at a trailer. The film looks funny, if perhaps a bit unsurprising. It looks very much in the vein of Illumination's Dr. Seuss adaptations, and Bill Hader joked that when he got the call about CinemaCon presentation, he went to his kids and asked, "What do you think about The Cat in the Hat?" And one of his daughter told him that Ryan Gosling should have voiced the Cat in the Hat and not him. Then Warner Bros. Showed a brief footage of the DC animated movie dynamic duo, and the attendees' reactions were insane. They are saying that it uses purely puppetry animation with beautiful cinematography. The footage apparently showed the Batmobile for the first time in the DCU, crashing through a pillar in some sort of chase or action scene. And that's a wrap for the Warner Bros. Animation panel. Now let's move on to the Universal Pictures, which was held the next day on April 2nd. First of all, CinemaCon attendees got to see the new trailer for The Bad Guys 2 before general audiences. I'm not going to break down the whole trailer footage, but you can read this description, which is pretty much the same as the first trailer, but have some new scenes as well. Then Dreamworks Animation President, Margie Cohn, talks about Gabby's Dollhouse the movie, which is releasing this year on September 26th, and revealed that high-profile celebs Kristen Wiig and Gloria Estefan have joined the voice cast. CinemaCon attendees also got a world premiere viewing of the live-action animated hybrid How to Train Your Dragon during the early days of the event. It was introduced by Gerard Butler, Nico Parker, and director Dean DeBlois. They later returned to announce a sequel, How to Train Your Dragon 2, with a release date of June 11, 2027. They also played a live orchestral score from the franchise and revealed the first official logo. The announcement of the sequel shows a huge vote of confidence from Universal about the success of the summer movie. But now I won't stop thinking about Cate Blanchett being another one of the animated voices from the How to Train Your Dragon movies who should reprise their role in live action as Hiccup's mom. What do you guys think about this? Should she reprise her role in the live action? What's your fan cast for Hiccup's mom? Let me know in the comments. And that's a wrap on the Universal Pictures panel. Now let's move on to the Paramount panel, which was held the next day on April 3rd. Paramount President Ramsey and Nato come to the stage and announce the official title for their upcoming Last Airbender animated movie. It's called The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. No other footage was shown, just the title and logo were revealed. She also talked about the new Paw Patrol the Dino movie, and Paramount CEO jokes that they're going to copy Sony's model of 4 Beatles movies by releasing 4 Paw Patrol origin movies. That one's coming next year, along with a sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, with Seth Rogen still involved. Then Tom Kenny took the stage alongside Mark Hamill as they teased the SpongeBob movie search for SquarePants. Hamill joked about how he voiced Flying Dutchman in an early SpongeBob SquarePants episode, and he did such a good job that they invited him back 18 years later. Then they show attendees a first look at the movie. The footage has a similar animation style to the last few films, but with some big action scope as the Flying Dutchman makes his big screen debut. The footage opens on a classic SpongeBob tradition. A live-action pirate addresses the audience to tell them about a nautical tale of the Flying Dutchman crossing paths with an innocent soul, SpongeBob himself. And the remaining footage description you can read on the screen. In this movie, SpongeBob is revealed to be a fan of Snoop Dogg's songs, and he will apparently shit a brick in this movie. I don't know what they were smoking when they made this scene in the movie, but it will definitely fun to watch. Then Paramount showed the trailer for the new Smurfs movie. We didn't get much new footage, just a similar trailer to the last one. The trailer opens with longtime Smurfs nemesis Gargamel trying to convene with other cohorts, only for his volume to be muted. The Smurfs are partying in Smurf Village to some new Rihanna songs, with Rihanna's Smurfette taking the stage in the footage. Suddenly, a new sort of flower rises from the ground, sucking the Smurfs into the real world. And that's a wrap on the Paramount Pictures panel. Now let's move on to the Disney panel, which was held the next day on April 4th. Firstly, Zoe Saldana came on stage to talk about her role as Aunt Olga in Disney and Pixar's Elio. They showed 6 minutes of 3D footage from the film, and the attendees really enjoyed it. The movie will hit theaters on June 20th. Then Ke Quan came to the stage to talk about his role in Zootopia 2 and shared 2 clips from the movie. The first clip begins at the police station, where Nick and Judy are in a partner's therapy session, overseen by a quokka named Dr. Fuzzby, voiced by Quinta Brunson. The room is filled with mismatched cop duos, including an elephant terrified of the mouse who shares his squad car and a deer constantly arguing with a skunk. Nick and Judy, who have been official partners for just 1 week, and Judy thinks that they are doing fine, but the therapist breaks down her response, saying that she answered first, quickly, and didn't allow Nick to respond. The therapist says that Nick is emotionally shut down. One of the other animals in the room start talking. Nick and Judy then look at each other and the clip ends. And the other clip is the same that was shown in D23 Brazil 2024, where Nick and Judy go to a marsh resort filled with hippos going down water slides. Then a Lilo and Stitch clip was shown at CinemaCon, along with a new poster, in which Stitch chews on a Pixar ball with some disheveled items from Aladdin, Star Wars, Marvel Studios, The Avengers, and even 20th Century Fox. And this poster was similar to 2002, but in that poster Disney shows all the memorable characters that he created, and in this poster Disney shows all the studios that he owns. And that's a wrap at CinemaCon 2025. And I've probably covered everything related to animation, but still if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't watched the latest Flick News episode, go check it out. There's a plenty of news happens previous week other than CinemaCon. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.